Hi everybody, Billy Penn here, the Penalizer, with another segment of 300 Guitars TV. In this segment, I'm just going to show you a quickie. Some of you guys might already know this, so if you know it, go ahead back to watching Lost or whatever you like to do at night. Anyway, this segment, like I said, is wrapping cables. At the end of the night, you want to wrap your cables up properly so that when you get to your next gig, they're easy to unwrap, do your gig, wrap them up properly, and get on home. Also, a properly wrapped cable will last a whole lot longer than an improperly wrapped cable. I'm going to show you how I like to wrap them up. This is not how to wrap them. Let's start with that, like this. I see like a lot of older folks that really don't know, and they just kind of wrap these things up and wrap it through here. Well, after a while, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to have a cable that looks like this, and then when you get to your gig, especially if the cables are cold, it's just going to be a disaster. It's not going to lay out flat. I mean, I know I'm using this as an extension cord as an example, but if you have your cables, some of you guys spending some money on cables, especially if you're buying speaker cables for your PA, they get to be expensive. You get 50-foot runs. It gets to be a lot of money. What you want to do, got your cable here at the end of the night, you want to make a nice circle. Depending on where you're storing this, maybe a smaller circle, a bigger circle. I like to use, I don't know, maybe 10 inches to a foot diameter here. And when you wrap your cable, you want to kind of use a twisting motion. So you twist it and you make another loop. This way all the loops are going to wind up pretty much in line. Again, another loop. And I'm twisting the wire again, another loop. So you have something that looks kind of like that. And if you go to Lowe's or any hardware store, you can get these really cool little Velcro ties. Wrap them up. That's a properly wrapped cable. It'll store nicely. There's no knots. When you start to work with even longer cables, like I was talking about the speaker cables before, you get to your gig, and let's say you're running late, or maybe some of you guys doing club dates, you have a double. You want to just have a cable like this, so when you're running speaker wires, you can just roll them out so they line up real nice, not to have this big knotted mess going everywhere. It's just a headache. Cables don't last as long, and it's just a better way of doing things. Like I said, some of you guys may have known this, but if some of you younger guys didn't know, this is a quick little tip. Save your cables, and less of a pain in the butt when you get to your job. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me, fan me up on Facebook, tweet me on Twitter. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. And that's all for this segment. Thanks for watching another segment of 300 Guitars TV.